Hello everybody, the iLord Root here, and welcome back to Astroneer, where we are still apparently stuck. Here, I'm hoping we can shape the terrain and maybe get out. And that does appear to be the case. Still probably not the best still, but we're going to make a truck today. And we just gotta wait for the power to come back up to do that. But so far so good. We also happen to have plenty of resources here. Let's go ahead, let's get that malachite queued up for work. I just want to wait for this guy here. And unfortunately, we will have to wait a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to see if maybe I can, in addition to possibly getting new research, if maybe I can pick up a seat for free, because that looks like a wrecked ship over there. Oh, there's another cave. Quite nice. And we do possibly want to go exploring it. Right now, we definitely want to get over here, I think. Yeah, that is a wrecked ship, alright. There's a couple of them. And looks like possibly more research for us. And there is our last tether. We found some things already that we might want, which is really awesome. We got copper, we got organic. I don't really want that organic. But we do have research here, and then this over here is what we came for. That definitely looks like new research to me, and that there is stuff that we will definitely want. And titanium and aluminum and copper and things like that. So this is what we came for. I will come back with our little rover to come pick it up. Because the rover has this peculiar thing going on with it, where one of the things that we can do with it is we can actually use it to transport things. And there comes the moon. I might actually leave some of these tethers out here once we're done. You can see this guy's come back up. Not sure how I neglected to notice that beforehand. But we can actually drive around now and grab these things. Let's for now get our rover built. It takes 4 compound. That is totally worth it. I'm gonna attempt to level out the terrain here. Give us a little ramp to drive off of. Just so it's easier. This may eventually become our spaceport, as it turns out. Now we can build a seat if we want to, but I went and brought one over, so I don't really see the need in that. There's another thing too that I want to build as well, since we do have that titanium, and that would be an oxygen tank. Let's build that now. But we can put it up here. Oh, there's a hard point for it. Nice. This will give us just a little bit more time to loiter. Now we're at the point to where we're running out of inventory space. We've got plenty of things that we've made here. I'm going to begin by extending this guy out before we run away. Let's just get that lined up. Pull out that, and let's build this up. We'll need a little bit more aluminum there. And I'm going to store the hydrazine. We eventually want to create more storage. But for now, I'm going to take the solar panel off. Throw it on here. And let's hit tab so we can go in. And we now have something that we can use to bring back other things with us. Notice. Oh no, I thought we had that solar panel attached. I guess not. So this is part of the reason why I was smoothing some of the land out. Let's just get out here real quick. You do tab just like with the little station there. Well, let's move forward. This is probably a good place for it. And it is thankfully recharging. Oh look, there's more resin. That's good to know. I really went out of my way for that resin then, didn't I? We can get out here though. We hit tab. Throw this on here. And bring it back. So this will be good for rapid transport, I reckon. And I believe this is new research. But we have plenty of old research around too. So we do need to keep that in mind. Let's just get out. We'll throw this down over here. Get it to snap down. This of course takes 2 nodes, and you can sort of see that. Let's see what we get out of it. Sorry about that. I was wanting to see if we were streaming still. There we go. Yeah, we are in fact streaming. Or not streaming, recording. Now a cool thing is... Oh, that solar panel came off. Throw it on the back here. Cool thing is that if we want a quick recharge, we can actually hit this front node here. And that'll attach. Oop, that was almost an issue there. But let's go searching for things then. I'm going to grab this little bit of research over here. I don't really recall what we got from that. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess when I watch the video I'll know. Well, let's do some exploring, shall we? But definitely some compound would be good, and we are stuck. There we go. There seems to be a couple new biomes here. There's also a cave with these crazy mushroom thingies and some plants that I've never seen before. Don't want to explore too much, I don't think. I just want to find some resources. If we could perhaps find a mine of some kind. And that is really fantastically annoying. Oh, we can't get out. There we go. Well, there's some resin. I'll grab it. Just because we do need a ton of it. But other than that, I do want that compound over there. That compound will be a good thing to have. Now, eventually this will turn out to be a little bit unwieldy. And we'll want something better. But without that, I mean, we're still doing okay, I think. We got no power. I think we've completely drained all of the power from the truck here. 4 resin. Let's get that last little bit there. There we go. Time for us to head back. And if we're lucky, we can see in the distance our base marker. Doesn't look like we can. And we are stranded out here for the time being. Well, why don't I grab that resin? Maybe smooth out the terrain a little bit while we're at it. I think that may be power there. We're dead in the water. Sort of move around, but not really. That's a little unfortunate for us, because now we have to wait for the... Oh, there's power there, though. We'll grab that. And actually, I think there was a power node here, too. I'll take that as well. Just to get us going. The Rover is problematic for the reason you can't really put much on it. It's good for getting around, carrying things. Oh, we got organic. Not so good for other things, but let's just pop that bad boy up here. There's an attachment node here. And let's quickly drive over back to base. More compound there if we need it. That looks like our base over there. Which is, it's good to know that these things exist. And before too long we'll be tracking the sign. If I can manage not to get myself killed here. I wish there was an easier way. This game used to not have as many problems with collision detection, although it did have equally bad problems with other things. So it looks like there maybe was a regression in this case. But yeah, let's get ourselves attached to here. Because the sun will be coming out soon. And we do want that. We can build other things as well. We could build a spaceship right now if we wanted to. I don't particularly feel the need to do that. But, we got a habitat. That's going to be very useful for us. Let's build some storage. That's, actually going to be quite useful for us. We're going to need 2 of them. But this guy in particular, if for no other reason, that we need to extend out the base just a little bit. And the other guy will probably go on our Rover. And this time, since we're bringing back research that we've already researched, something's going to happen here. There's a possibility that we might get something out of this, but more than likely what'll happen is that we'll get an object instead. Although I am pleasantly surprised by that. Drill head. Not so useful without the crane, unfortunately. Now we can take this copper here. We can throw it over here. Now, we have the opportunity to extend out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down a trading post here. Just gotta get that lined up well. You never really get it perfectly. And we definitely need to get out of the way of this thing. We know what happens when we don't. But there we go. We have another thing here. We can make a vehicle bay, a trade platform, and research. I think we'll put the trade platform down here. That requires 2 aluminum. I think we have a couple. Although, no, I spent that on something, I believe. Well, there's one. If we can find another, we'll be golden. Now, I could go back into the cave to do that. And that may actually not be such a bad idea. The other option is finding another spaceship. Which there is one over here, so we'll go check it out. Oh, we lost our solar panel. For some reason. We're gonna need tons of aluminum to upgrade this thing eventually, because I'm not really happy with it so far. Just put the solar panel over here for now. Get it to recharge. There's just not very many hard points here. But we'll go over to the spaceship, which I believe is over here, and there's possibly more research. In fact, I reckon there's definitely more research. Oh, and there's the resin here too. That guy, I believe we have not liberated yet. Let's go over here. This guy is completely exposed. We got more aluminum with a trade platform and more lithium. That's actually quite good for us. Should we grab the resin? We don't really have a place to put it. So my vote is we can come back. Well, we'll grab a little bit of it. I think that would probably be a wise idea. Because we can build out another platform. We can come back later if we want to. But I'm going to dig out this guy here. This guy we've pretty much already taken care of. And that looks like a really interesting transit there. Well, we can go back to the house for now. Or I guess to the base. I guess it's interesting to call it the house. I'm not going to fully attach it either because that seems to knock off our solar panel. I mean, we'll try it, but see, we do that, I bet you it's knocked the solar panel off. Or maybe not. Maybe if we attach it, it will. I wonder why that happened. Well, there we go. There's our research platform. Let's see if there's anything to be had out of this. Meanwhile, I want to construct a base battery. And we had that storage. I don't know where... Oh yeah, we set it down. Let's set down that other lithium then. This will help us tremendously. Because without the lithium... we'll pick this up as well. Was this wise of me? I believe that's straight. Let's see. It's close enough. There we go. Now we've got a pretty interesting base here. I definitely want to take that aluminum. That trading platform is going to be useful for us, so I'm going to throw it down. But we're also going to prepare to make a truck. And why don't we get this research? Research compounds. Oh, I must have dropped some compound down there. Aha, there was compound in that thing. That's what it was. Okay. Well, let's see what the truck takes. It takes 4 aluminum. We have one of them here. One possibility is that we could trade for it. Oh, it's another storm. Let's just hop on it. We have more than enough copper. Though I do want to save it for something that I have planned. Because you see, the copper, as it turns out, happens to be quite a useful resource. Our little wind generator is not generating any power, which is rather unfortunate. This may be the end of our tether ride, which means I may wish to begin burrowing underground. Maybe building up a wall of some kind. I'll probably start fast forwarding past most of these. It seems like a good idea. But, yeah, with that having been said, looks like it's over. We're still kind of struggling against the wind, but that's okay. Okay, I want to grab the resin from that wrecked ship over there. Because we do want resin. There we go. I think it was over here. We'll just dig that out. The more of it, the better. And we need to find more research. We're at the point right now to where I guess the best thing for us to attempt to do is to find a wrecked ship. There we go. We almost have 4 resin. I think we've taken it all, though. I'll leave the seat there for now. but we will come over here. There's more compound over here too, near our little base, which is good to know. I can actually take this guy now. Oh wow, there's, I missed a little bit. Let's just extend that out. In fact, let's do some terraforming here. Because, you know what? I want to take the rover into the cave with me. It'll be interesting for hauling things around. A little bit of resin there too. Let's smooth everything out. Little wall there. Let's see if the truck can get down there. So, we made it a little bit deeper than I wanted. It can be a bit of a pain sometimes when you're trying to smooth these things out, make it happen, but I think we've got it. So there we go, we got a little bit of an entrance for our truck, which I'm not sure can get back up, to tell you the truth. Let's just come down here. I believe coming through here now. If we just make the wall big enough. Oops, okay. Quite what I had in mind. You get us some gentle slope going on here. It was a little bit deeper than I originally intended. And I don't think it's really enough to get the truck through. But we'll get that going. We almost have a full organic, which I'm not that interested in, to tell you the truth, because organic isn't all that useful, in my opinion. I think I've mentioned this before. You can use it in generators, but only the small ones. Okay, let's see if we can get the truck through here. Yeah, it works. We can get the truck up this ramp, I wonder. Yeah, we can. We'll have to be careful, though. Fortunately, there are tethers here, which I think power the truck, making this a rather useful thing. Oh, we can grab some laterite as well. Although, really, I grabbed so much resin that I don't think that that'll work out. But we can get up here at least. I'm gonna maybe flatten this bit out too, so we have another ramp. Oops, can we get this ramp going? There we go. We have a way in now. A convenient way in at that. So back to the base with this guy. We can do some base extension. And we could grab some more laterite. let's not get so close that it knocks off our solar panel. Well, that's a bit of a shame. And we're stuck in the ground again. We can hop back in the truck. Maybe that'll help. Truck controls are a little bit dodgy at the moment. As people have probably pointed out. Let's just put that away. Don't do that. It points the way you're looking, which makes it really confusing, and of course now it's knocked off my solar panel. I can't wait to get the upgrade for this. But in the interim, we do have this thing to research. And you know what? We'll attach this too. We have more resin. I guess they changed that for balance issues. It used to give you rare items. It may do so in the future, just less regularly. But let's get the rest of the base built out. We'll just do like that. And I am trapped again. And I got thrown because I hit the escape button quite a way away. Well, this... we don't have all of the research we want yet. I wanted a hydrazine smelter. Let's build off here for a little bit. And give ourselves more nodes. If I can just straighten this out. And we will see if... oh, that was kind of stupid of me. Oh well, maybe have another vehicle bay here. That's probably not the worst idea I've ever come up with, because we're going to need 2 of them at least. And actually, I don't mind us extending out just a little bit. So that'll be fine. We're going to need to build our spaceship at any rate. So this one will be the one that we will attach to instead of over here. Because this area is quite rocky. Well, very good. We have plenty of space here. And I'm just going to go into our little area here. And we will leave this for now. We have some compounds, so I probably should make more tethers. That would seem to be a good plan. Because there is more laterite over here. We'll just have to be careful about this guy over here, who is quite prickly. Because he's like a cactus. We'll do like that. And we've got a rather strange thing going around. I'll just come around the bend like that so we can light this place up. We've knocked down the tree, it looks like. Well, why don't we throw down another tether then? You go through a lot of these, as it turns out. You're just exploring. There we go. More laterite. We have enough for at least 3. That would be fantastic. No laterite over here, unfortunately. Let's maybe see if we can find it in this direction. We have a little bit of oxygen, so I don't mind exploring. We can go the other way too. That's something that's worth pointing out. I'd like as many as 6 units of laterite. Though I don't think we'll be getting that. So we've got plenty of places to explore over here. Lots of different plants. And it does appear that we do have laterite over here. And there we go. We are out of... Oh no, we got enough for one more set of tethers. If we can only get that set up. I think we found the laterite deposit. There's just poison here, which I don't like so much. We can create filters to get around that. Presumably, I don't know off the top of my head whether or not the filters actually do anything. Well, there we go. We've done that. We need to kill this guy too before he begins to fart. Is that something that these guys are known to do? There we go. So far, so good. We got more power than I want. To be honest. We got a little bit of laterite here. Is that it on the laterite? No, there's a little bit here too. We'll have to get rid of the power. We'll probably drop that one on the ground. If I'm not lucky. The trouble with this tends to be... Let's throw that one out there. I want the laterite instead. The trouble here tends to be that, these guys will create problems. Let's grab the, I guess it's like a poinsettia plant. Let's go up here. I am so glad that I made this thing, even as much of a pain as it is. But we'll have to go exploring pretty soon. Oh, there's more resin over here. Which is very good. We'll build another vehicle bay. It probably would be easier for me to back up in here. Though I say that. Let's see if we can get this guy researched. Maybe there's new technology in it. Coal. That's not a bad thing to find. That's a rare resource. Okay, now we have enough to where we can justify smelting all this stuff. Because we need a fair bit of this. We have 4 more. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Because that'll allow me to get my extra vehicle plant going. And the reason I have 2, by the way, is because when we build our lander, we're going to want to smelt something. Or not, we're not going to want to smelt. I mean, we will smelt things, but let's just do that. When we build our lander, we are going to find ourselves needing an extra place. Oh wait, that's copper. You can have that back. That is aluminum. There we go. Let's build the truck. This guy will be a little bit better. Now we're going to keep the Rover around. Because it makes good sense. But I'm actually going to go bring back that other chair now. Since we kind of need it. And, oh, is that a dust storm? That thing is derpy. We want compound too, so I'm going to pick some of that off because I have a plan for that. And there is a possibility for research around here. But we're not going to grab it. We're going to grab the compound instead. Which I believe is out in this direction. And because we're going to get a better solar panel on this. Now the truck has some very interesting bits on it. So for instance, we actually have, in addition to the 4 hard points, I wonder what this is. In addition to the 4 hard points that we have elsewhere, aluminum. I'll take it. We also happen to have 4 other hard points that we can use elsewhere. Or 2 other on the front and the back. Now where is that compound? I just saw it. I just need 2 of it. So that we can make our giant solar array. Somewhere around here. there's power. There is some resin. Was it resin that I saw? I thought I saw a compound around here. This is the disadvantage of us not living next to any mines. It's rather unfortunate that, but we will... There's a compound over here, and there is actually a compound mine. We can get over here. Wow. Okay. You know what? In order to get over there, I'm gonna build a bridge. Let's just level this guy out. Because that mine is useful to have access to. We can just get this built over. Like so. And we'll expand it in just a moment. Now I'm happy to say that we have somehow managed not to die. Which surprises me, to be honest. Let's get you over there. Because it inevitably happens in some way or another. Let's grab all the compound we can out of here. If we can. We got 2, 3, and that's it. Let's grab the compound over here as well. It might be interesting to have another base over here. We can do it. Oh, we got organic somehow. Grab a little bit more of that. We'll just stick that on the back there. Or maybe not. I don't really need the organic for anything, so I'm not going to take it. The compound is much, much more valuable. Oh, there's our base. Oh, and there's a resin mine over there as well. That is actually pretty handy. We'll have to come back and get resin. Well, let's build this thing up, shall we? First of all, we've come back with our seat. And we're going to throw that, of course, on the actual truck itself. Right, we'll just come over here. And we'll attach near the vehicle bay. In fact, let me just boot back while we're at it. We got plenty of aluminum. Why don't I just throw it down here? So we get that extra vehicle bay going. And you can see the benefit of having these storage things. Let's get you built. There we go. We can now land here. If we want to. But now we need to bring the seat over. I do not believe, as of yet, we have the capability of building storage. You know what, we'll leave that like that. We'll take this one. Or rather, that is to say, the increased storage on this thing, which is known to be quite buggy. Let's not build a one seat. Oh, we can. That is well worth using our compound. And you'll see why in a moment. Let's just take that. All goes well. And I believe that it should. We can actually come over here and build our solar generator. That's copper that's needed for that generator. Let's throw this down. We got plenty of tethers, so that's not a problem. I mean, now we have a much better thing going on. There's our solar panel here. We'll throw that there. Now you can see we have tons of hard points. Plus these two on the back, which we can use to accommodate whatever we want. Now maybe I should have used that for storage, but we do happen to have this compound over here, and I can do that anyway. So this thing is a much better upgrade. The Rover is probably better for the mining. We can use it for hauling things around. Like short haul. There we go. Whereas the other guy is good for hauling things long distances. And because we are moving around so much, it's not such a bad thing. Well, let's come over here real quick. I think I might show off the trading facilities in a while. We haven't really had the opportunity to use that. It's just sort of been lying in wait here. But let's get storage going. Yes, build that for me, please. We have 3 of them. And there we go. We now stick this on the side like this. And our capacity just went up a ton. So let me just check this real quick. We got a few more minutes. We'll, I guess, end the episode by demonstrating just by how much the capacity actually goes up. Because it does go up a fair deal. Even if we have 2 of these, we've already got 16 slots. Which is good for the purposes of what we're trying to do here. This will give us 24, so we could have up to 32 slots here on the truck itself. Plus some additional things. Well, we're almost in the sun now. Let's take advantage of that. You can see now our solar panels came out. And we flipped. At least the truck isn't as buggy as it used to be. It used to be quite a fair deal more buggy than it is now. Let's see what we got. We've got this here. We didn't really go exploring now. There we go. We've maximized that. Wasn't there resin around here? I don't want to explore too far for today. I want to leave that for the next episode. But there are still some plants here which I think would be good for us to take advantage of. Just to show that we have the hard points here. That is sorry, Mr. Palm Tree. I guess that's what you are, Mr. Gelatinous Palm Tree. We have pretty much everything we want from you there. I think we saw, in fact, we did see some resin around here. And for some reason or another, I didn't get it. I think I was full at the time. We can grab more compound too. We gotta be careful with this guy. It might be safe for us to extend the reach of that thing. But now I can pretty much mine that other resin with impunity. Or I guess it's not so much resin as it is compound, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. We have a, I guess you'd almost call it a mobile base. Oh, let's not grab that. Do we have pretty much everything we want here? I say this is a pretty good deposit, actually. And you know what? I'm gonna add, while we're here, I'm gonna add an entrance. So now we've really increased our mining capacity. That's, even though we're beginning to drop this, that's okay. Because I have more than enough. Let me just cut through. Don't know how far in this goes. We can use it as an entrance. No, I think I dropped some of that compound somewhere. But that's okay. I mean, we'll just take it over here. In fact, why don't we just load it up right now? Considering how much of it we have. We have plenty of resin too. Yeah, you can stay there. We can take this guy here, attach it to the sides here. I mean, we've even got room for this. This will allow us to significantly expand our base. Maybe not as much. Like, we maybe can't go overkill on it. But, oh, there we go. There's another. Oh, come back, compound. We may not be able to go overkill on it, but we can definitely, I guess, begin thinking about possibly even going to another planet at this point. A lot of times, last time I waited until I got the spaceship. I don't really want to do that, because this time around, oh, we need to come up over here. Get ourselves recharged. And just get you and you and you. There's a ton of stuff here. I must say I am liking that. Okay. Time for us to come back out. We might smooth that out later, make it another entrance over here. This, in fact, I think this would make a good location for a base. So we may create another base here. Ooh, we have to be careful. I think a dust storm is coming. We'll just drive ourselves on back here. We need to get ourselves tethered up to... Let's get ourselves hooked up to the... You know what, we'll get ourselves hooked up here. And this guy attached as well. For now, that'll be okay. So this guy gets hooked up. This guy gets hooked up. And I believe that is a good expedition, but we shall see you next time.